Hello everyone, and welcome back. My name's Nicholas, this is Major Crit, and I've been on a little bit of an adventure since last episode, even though I'm in the same place. I needed to use my Switch for something else, and so I need to get to the save point. Of course, I wasn't going to go forward, because, I don't want to do that off screen, so I went backwards, and the last save point was all the way, all the way back here at the main quarry. So I had quite a bit of fighting to do. And also, as you might see here, while I was traveling back, I was taking long enough that the game decided to give me a hint that power surges are happening here at the central dynamo, which looks not too far away. So that's what's been happening. Let's go ahead and read some of this pirate data. Okay, so we've read all that. I believe we read most of this. No, we hadn't read this yet, had we? Yeah, that's new. So, Science Team is attempting to reverse engineer Samus Aran's arsenal based off of data acquired from her assault on our forces. Progress is slow, but steady. Command would dearly enjoy turning Aran's weapons against her. We believe we can implement beam weapon prototypes in 3 cycles. Aran's power suit technology remains a mystery, especially the curious morph ball function. All attempts at duplicating it have ended in disaster. 4 test subjects were horribly broken and twisted when they engaged our morph ball prototypes. Science Team wisely decided to move on afterwards. Yeah. Morph ball, how does it work? Why does it work? I don't know. Security level Tau will be in effect until further notice. All leaves cancelled pending downgrade of alert status, and consumption of elite nutrient mix by non-elite units is strictly prohibited. Failure to comply will result in a 50% ration reduction for a decacycle. Alright. I don't remember where we've looked. So I think we've looked everywhere down here now. This hallway was just leading further and further down. Which looks like that might not actually be where we want to go right now. Is down, given that it looks like this is kind of on the similar level to us. No more pirates? I don't know. There's all these stealth pirates in here when I came back. Evaluation of plasma artillery cannons is complete. The weapons are fully functional, but a flaw has been discovered. Subpar thermal shielding gives them a high heat signature. This could make them easier to target for enemies with enhanced vision capabilities, and it did. Security alert. Computer systems compromised. Bioform Samus Aran has cracked our systems. The Hunter can access our systems at will and is able to bypass most of our security programs. Use manual locking systems when possible. Facility and I am, and just logging onto the computers and reading all their stuff. Facility commands request for elite pirate transfer to security forces granted. Prepare units blah 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 and blah 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 for field duty at once. Talon Metroid aggression levels are rising. Be alert for any attempts by Talon Metroids to escape from quarantine areas. Their energy absorption ability is not able to disrupt our force fields, but continued exposure to Phazon may change things for the worse. Reports on Hunter activity are in. Analysis indicate that the Hunter is using morph ball technology to infiltrate our facilities. Recalibrate sensors to search for morph ball energy signatures. Oh, do I have a specific energy signature when I'm in a morph ball? I do think it's really interesting, though, that whole, them, responding to what I've been doing this whole time. How do I thought there was a door up. Through there, maybe? Deactivation required. Data entry. Results are in from field group studies on the bioform group Chozo, who we believe are extinct. We believe that Talonfor was once a stronghold in a great Chozo empire, brought low by the meteor strike. Planetary devastation brought an end to the Chozo, yet remnants of their society remain. We are studying these relics in an attempt to harness their power. What is of no use to us, we destroy. In time, we shall have all we need from this dead race and shall wipe this planet clean of their ugly ruins. The dead shall serve the living, not hinder them. Yeah, well, good luck with that. They got ghosts floating around who might, object. Although we are still no closer to finding the artifacts of the Chozo, we have at least produced a viable hypothesis for their function. It appears that each of the artifacts corresponds to one of the statues on the temple platform, and each one acts as a small key to a huge lock. Judging by the number of statues, we assume there must be 12 artifacts. Once we find the resting spots of all 12, we can bring them here, unite them with their statues, and open the gate system at long last. Once we do, the impact crater, and whatever creature it shelters, will be ours for the taking. That's not gonna go bad. That's gonna be like Godzilla's gonna just jump out of the hole and kill you all. Like, what do you think is gonna happen? Phazon-infused fungal harvesting continues. Replacement of Deca triticale with Phazon-infused fungal matter in elite ration mix has been authorized. Security requests deployment of elite pirates in Metroid quarantine areas. The high casualties suffered by standard pirate units deployed in Metroid areas is not acceptable. Yeah, Metroids are bad news. I don't know why they keep trying to mess with them. Reconfiguration of security drones authorized. Deploy new drones to mission-critical areas immediately. So that's the upgraded ones we've been fighting. Force field offline.
Recording to logbook.
We have come to another dead end. It is clear now that we will never discover the location of the Chozo artifacts until we can decipher the messages carved into the statues in this abominable temple. Our language databases are woefully inadequate, and our linguistic analysts can come up with little more than vague theories. The best hypothesis that we can offer is that finding artifacts will require items spiritually linked to the Chozo civilization. However, without these items we are lost and Command grows more impatient by the day. Results must be produced soon. Yay, good thing I can read Chozo. Replacement of standard hatch covers continues. Steel covers will be replaced with cordite and bendesium covers in 2 decacycles. Planetary stealth technology is back online. We have evaded detection by the battlecruiser Emmons. The brief lapse in planetary security caused by the crash of our frigate is over. Now we can concentrate our efforts on the Hunter. Ah! So is that why they've been able to do all this without anyone else bothering them? Is because they've got some sort of stealth field up over the planet.
Recording to logbook.
Analysis continues on these cursed ruins in the Chozo. Man, I didn't realize that the Chozo were giving the space pirates so much trouble. The temple that hovers near them. We are now completely certain that the containment field denying us access to the impact crater is linked to strange artifacts that belong in the temple, but we are no closer to finding them or deciphering the riddles that seem to cover every wall of this ruined place. Command grows increasingly anxious for a resolution to this matter, so we must redouble our efforts. X-ray squadrons will begin train sweeps within days. Until they begin, patrols are instructed to report any and all architectural anomalies to their commanders. Yeah, I think X-ray is our final visor we're going to get. Increase phase on portion, blah blah blah. So it's a combination of like the big plan and food for the elites. Which, the food for the elites makes more sense because this is the room where they had an elite. Report any signs of ration rejection by elites at once.
Recording to logbook.
There have been numerous incidents involving spectral entities at Chozo ruin sites. I warned you about that. Several personnel have been assaulted by these Chozo ghosts. Few have survived. Survivors speak of swift attacks from nowhere, brief sightings of the enemy, then nothing, only to be followed by another attack. Science Team believes these attacks are in response to our efforts to recover Chozo relics and artifacts. Somehow, these entities are able to interact with the physical world, and it appears they wish to keep their artifacts to themselves. We will make them pay for such arrogance, for even ghosts can be destroyed. Alright. Oh, we're going up. Ventilation shaft. Yeah, that looks like it's probably leading towards the central dynamo. Maintenance tunnel. Alright. So, what I am going to do, actually, is backtrack a bit. Because that looks like that's leading us towards where we need to go. So I'm going to go to where we don't need to go. And see if hopefully there's a save room or something. Maybe just like a missile upgrade. I don't know. Ah. Bendesium. Yeah, Bendesium. Alright. So power bombs we will need at some point. Yeah, there's quite a few things we've been running into where I've been like expecting us to get the upgrade. But you know, since there's lots of grapple spots, there's been talk about X-ray stuff, lots of power bomb things. Of course, all the stuff that needs to be melted with the fire beam or whatever it is, over in Phendrana Drifts. Half pipe. Oh, I was expected to do a puzzle. Oh. That doesn't look good. How do I... Do I just leave? Alright. There's an energy tank and I want it. Ventilation fan is working at minimal level. Activation fence. Alright, is it a one of these situations? No, that, no, that, and then that. Nope. Hmm. Alright, let's go forward a little bit. I've got a... sorry. I'm getting my guns and visors mixed up again. I've got a theory about how we might be able to deal with that room. But, nope. You are one of these. Yeah, the weapon really does seem to be the lowest damage of my weapons. Like, DPS-wise. I really need to, instead of just hopping, I need to do more sidestepping. Hello. Goodbye. Alright. And I see an elite. I see multiple elites in here, which does not fill me with joy. But I don't have to bust through there. Alright, now where were we? How do we get back up to the upper sections of this room? I jumped down, and now I might be stuck. Alright. Yeah, so elite pirates. Oh, there's a thing there. Alright, let's do this first. Man, so much pirate lore! Our enemies will tremble before the might of our elite forces. Sure. Unauthorized talon Metroid feeding is strictly prohibited. Death to the hunter, death to all who oppose us. This is just like propaganda.
Recording to logbook.
Elite Pirate Upsilon's propensity for Phazon has enabled our research team to infuse it far beyond our safety restrictions, and the results have been extremely encouraging. Its constant Phazon diet has increased its mass exponentially, but it has retained all mental faculties, I think it was. I clicked A too fast. And shows dexterity with all elite weaponry, including plasma incendiary launchers and the chameleon manta issued for cloaking purposes. Elite Pirate Upsilon exhibits miraculous healing abilities. When injured, it seeks out Phazon deposits and coats itself in the substance, which instantly mends the creature's wounds. The subject, which we are codenaming Omega Pirate, based on these develops, shows potential to be a new standard for our armies. Our only concern at this point is its potential over-dependence on Phazon. Test results from battle simulation Samus Aran are promising. Elite units report a 74% success ratio against Aran in testing. High Command is pleased, but expects a higher ratio by Project's end. Yeah, we'll see about that. Increased Bamboo patrols in authorized areas. Scramble all aerial units immediately. Flight pattern Sigma 4 is in effect. Okay, taking damage. Okay, oh, is this how we get back up? Alright. I think there was some other stuff up here we might be interested in, including what looks like a door, maybe to a save room, I'm hoping. Metroids from the initial batch have matured to Hunter phase. Be advised that Hunter Metroids have siphon tentacles that can attack with them from a distance as opposed to the... Yeah, blah, blah, blah. We've run into those guys already. Increased aggression levels observed in latest Elite Pirate units. Increased Phazon feed. Metroid, yeah, in non-frigid areas. Alright. Ah, no. That is, again, looks like we'll need a power bomb to deal with that. Bendesium or whatever? Yep. Alright. So, man, I'm just getting a bit nervous that, you know, if something goes wrong and I get into a fight that's like really hard, it's been a while, right, since we had a save spot. I'm not seeing anything that could be a safe spot other than, you know, like that Bendesium thing that we can't get through. Alright, I guess we just, you know, charge forward and try our best. Multiple safety systems malfunctions detected. Unit should be taken offline immediately. Now, what's this thing floating around? I don't trust this room. Phazon processing and security systems are taxing the dynamo beyond safety tolerances. Though the conversion to geothermal power is easing the drain on our systems, it is not enough. Further power use at current levels could lead to system failure. Alright. Sounds like a thing I should poke. Dynamo maintenance team is not responding to service call. Rerouting request to central command. Why can I not target you with anything? I don't like having to manually aim. How do we... oh, it's just bouncing off. It's literally bouncing off them. Alright. What should we use? Are missiles gonna do anything? Oh, can we scan you at all? Nope. Oh, hey, that worked. I saw him flash. Alright, what was up with that? Alright, that caused that to explode somehow for some reason. That looks like a morph ball power. Power bomb, perhaps? Alright. So we still can't get out of here. An entire shift of dynamo workers has been transferred following bouts of Phazon madness. Units have reported to science team for use in laboratory studies and the new elite pirate program. Their dimension will make them adequate training adversaries for the elite team. The keeping of pets has been suspended until further notice. Domestic beats have been deemed highly susceptible to Phazon madness and are thereby a hazard to personnel. All gronkcats and old baps must be disposed of immediately. Failure to comply will result in the loss of pay for a cycle and reduced rations. Alright. Alright, so let's... ouch. Ball our way into here. Carefully. Got a bit of a maze to get through. I'm not sure what's up with these, like... is that a wet patch on the floor? Is that ice I've got to watch out for, or what? Because that's kind of where this is leading. Alright, I don't know what that was that caused it to have that effect, but I've kind of got one button. Well, I've got two buttons, but I was assuming that boost balling wouldn't be the safe thing to do here. Ouch. You know, just boost right into electricity, so my only other button is bomb. And so bomb I did. It's the old adventure game key system, right? You just rub every item on everything and see what solves the puzzle. Alright. That looks like a power bomb. Now, how do power bombs work in this game? I can't remember at all. Ah, I do get... they're a separate thing. They're not used off missiles or whatever. Now, while in Morph Ball, press R to release a power bomb. Power bombs can destroy tougher materials than Morph Ball bombs. Alright. Alright, so did we... yeah, so I can press the button for normal, like, beam, and that is a button for Thermal bomb. Nope. Still looking for a save station. I'd like to get back up as well if I could. Maybe try a power bomb in that room with all the poison gas. Oh yes! Oh, I've been looking for so long for one of these. Alright. My neighbor's dog is barking a lot right now. I'm hoping that's not going to come through on the audio. But if it is, then well, I'll try to do my best to cut it out. Oh, is that a power bomb ammo?
Recording to logbook.
Power bomb ammunition. Alright, so let's do a quick bit of backtracking. Back to that. Ooh. Well, actually, there's a couple places power bombs might have been useful earlier. I probably want to go through this whole region again at some point. I probably will have to go through this whole region again at some point. Alright, what was our trick? Was, thermal. I can't see him very well, so I hope he's not doing anything dangerous. Oh, he's... Okay. He's just doing his, I'm gonna absorb your beam shots, and I'm doing my... I'm not even using my beam shots. Okay, okay. Does that even do any damage to him? It's really hard to tell. Yes, they're vulnerable. Yeah, see, it's when they flash red that, you know you're doing something good. Oh, the doors were locked, apparently. I did not realize. Yeah, that was that guy in the damaged pod. Yeah, I don't want to go too far back. Because it does look like we need to go forward a bit more. I just wanted to, you know, we had this, like, immediately here. Ah, nice. Alright, let's have a look at our map. Alright, we got ore processing, has a couple things off the side of it. Oh yeah, that connects up to where we were. Interesting. Ooh, quite a bit more going on down here. How do we zoom? Yeah, that goes deep. Alright. Let's see, and this... Okay, so that leads down to there. We'll ignore that for now. We'll go through here. Though, what... Ooh, yeah, the one other thing I wanted to do, though, was the, gas room, I think, was right through here, right? If I can remember it correctly. It was, like, just a few seconds ago, so you'd think I'd be able to remember. Let me just, Nope. Alright. Okay, here. We do have a safe spot, so I can be a bit, you know, lax with my, what am I hitting? Alright, it looked like there was a thing up there, but I guess not. Alright. That's honestly not, like, the sound is really loud and scary and a bit annoying. but the actual amount of damage we were taking from that wasn't too bad, relatively speaking. Taking down pretty slowly. I don't even. You guys, this isn't an RPG. I'm not getting experience points. The point of enemies, essentially, is just to, you know, hinder your passage. And, essentially, as far as I'm concerned, is to be something to clear out so that you can, you know, scan lore and, Oh! Each of these... Okay. Each different color, I guess, has a different scan log. I wasn't really expecting that. I was just thinking about them as being, like, you know, different colors of the same thing. Man, these guys deal the damage, though, don't they? Man. Ugh, ouch. There's got to be a better way to do this. Alright. Man, I'm just draining the health. Should have aimed at the one in the middle. I forgot how big the AoE on that was. Ooh, alright. Well, good thing we healed up. Oh yeah, I wonder if this is one of those things again where I could have turned off the turrets if I had just like gotten past somehow. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, what's this? Oh, could we have gotten underneath? I was just entirely... Yep, we totally could have gotten through safely and then turned off the turrets from this side. Oh well, we brute forced it. It worked. Not particularly well, but it did work. Alright, what do we have here? Just some pirates doing pirate things. And Metroid's doing Metroid things. Wait, you. I don't like your face. Alright. Oh man, I just had to look at the time. Realized that we are over. Well, it's so much, reading of pirate lore, you know? That eats up a lot of our, exploration time. So, we'll come back tomorrow and, read more pirate lore. See you guys then. Bye.